Well, hello everyone, I'm Amin and welcome back to the home and hub of macro trends, the home of quantitative geopolitics. So let's start off with today's pattern. Today I chose Romania and Slovakia, 2006, 2007, 14 and 8 indexes with an average correlation of 93.88. Let's start with that. And we are here. Which index is 10th on the list? Okay. So we're choosing European countries today. Let's widen up and let's start the analysis. Let's start with the group grievance. So Romania's increase from 5.4 in 2006 upwards to it peaks in 2016 with a score of 7, very close to Slovakia's 6.9. This rise coincided with the 2015 anti-corruption protests and the 2009 economic crisis, reflecting public dissent against governmental corruption and economic hardship. Slovakia's peak in 2017 at 6.9 aligns with the political aftermath of the 2016 parliamentary elections, marked by public dissatisfaction with the socio-political landscape. As anti-corruption efforts and political reforms continue, a gradual easing of group grievances is expected, although economic uncertainty may still fuel discontent. Let's move on to demographic pressures, and we see a significant decline for Romania from 6.5 all the way to 2.6, while for Slovakia it's from 4.3 down to 1.4. These decreases reflect effective urban planning and EU-driven socioeconomic development for Slovakia. This decline for Romania, however, mirrors its declining birth rate and urban migration trends. Continued urbanization and EU integration are likely to maintain the trend, though aging populations could present long-term challenges. Let's move on to economic inequality. Romania's declined from 6 in 2006 to 3.6 in 2019. And Slovakia's, let's check out Slovakia, from 6.5 all the way, steady decline, linear decline to 2.6 in 2020, can be attributed to their EU membership, enhancing economic opportunities and reducing disparities. Notable is Slovakia's economic boost post-Euro adoption in 2019. If current economic policies persist, further reduction in inequality is likely, albeit influenced by EU-wide economic trends. Let's move on to the total fragile state index, which, to note, it is the total, literally the sum of all the other sub-indexes in this pattern. We see a steady decline for Romania from 62.6 in 2006 down towards 47.8 in 2019, follows its accession to EU in 2007 and subsequent political stabilization. However, Slovakia's decline from 49.3 down to 38.22 in 2020 indicates stability post-EU accession, benefiting from consistent political reforms. Barring unforeseen political upheaval, continued improvement in state stability for both countries is expected beyond 2023. Let's move on to public services. Index declined for Romania from 5.3 down towards 3.4 in 2019. This correlates with EU-driven reforms and investments, while for Slovakia, the decrease was from 5.2 down towards 2.1. This mirrors its economic growth and policy implementations. Moving forward, We expect further improvements, particularly in healthcare and education, underpinned by EU policies and national reforms. Moving towards Human Rights Index, the 4.8 for Romania, it decreases down to 3.5. And this reflects its legislative reforms by growing public awareness. Slovakia's consistent progress reaching all the way to 2.426 in 2020 is indicative of its adherence to EU human rights standards and legal reforms. With the ongoing commitments to reforms, both nations should see sustained human rights improvements. Let's move on to external interventions, with Romania's decline from 5.5 in 2006 to 3.6 in 2019. This aligns with its growing stability post-EU accession. For Slovakia, a fluctuation between the values of 4 up until the year 2014, but it decreases below 2 to a level of 2.4. In 2020, this reflects its strengthened sovereignty and reduced reliance on external support. As both nations further consolidate their EU membership, a continued decrease in external intervention is anticipated. Last but not least, human flight and brain drain. Romania, starting at 5.5 in 2006, ending at 4.5, a slight decrease, suggests ongoing challenges in retaining skilled professionals. This was aggravated during economic downturns. Slovakia is no different. It started at 5.5, moved down to 4.0 in 2020. It indicates similar challenges, moderated by EU membership benefits. Efforts in education and job creation may mitigate brain drain, though EU-wide economic conditions will be a significant factor. So, in summary, Romania and Slovakia are our 10th strongest pattern. Is a tale of overcoming hardships, embracing reforms, and aligning with EU standards. The indexes collectively point towards an upward trajectory in socioeconomic development, political stability, and public welfare. However, challenges like demographic shifts, brain drain, and economic fluctuations remain. Our analysis suggests a cautiously optimistic outlook. If current trends and policies continue, both nations are poised for further advancements in stability and public services. The role of the EU will be pivotal in shaping their future, offering both opportunities and challenges. Thank you for joining us. This was the 10th pattern in QGI. I hope you liked it. If you have another couple in mind, it might not be in this list, but we're here. Let's see any couple of countries you're interested, please write them in the comment. And subscribe to stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Salam.